Hello, I am Tato Cat. Welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Alicemare. Last time we were in the teacher's spooky thingy majiggy, and we were solving a riddle by the headmaster. I assume it's teacher. It does just say boy. But anyways, let's continue. If there was 3 of me, I'd be able to eat 3 apples in 3 minutes. If there were 100 apples and 100 of me, how many minutes will it take for me to eat them all? Solve that and I'll give you the key, but you only get 3 shots. Only 3 shots? Got it. Then tell me. Just the number will do. Okay. It's just 3, isn't it? It is. Because if it's 3 of him and he'd be able to eat 3 apples in 3 minutes, it's still the same. If there's 100 of him and there's 100 apples, it's still 3 minutes. Correct. Alright. Check the far right bookshelf. You have to listen to what the heart says. If you don't, your heart will attack you. What? Your heart will attack you? Did he say far left? Packed with various books. 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 Various books. Packed with various books. What? Take it out. Question 2. If it took 3 of me 3 minutes to eat 3 apples, what's the number of me it takes to eat 100 apples in 100 minutes? Pesky heart. We don't have time for this. I'll leave this to you. Why do they always leave it to me? Looking closer, there's another paper. Obtained the notebook scrap. The ant told me that the frog is bad. The frog told me that the cat is bad. The cat told me, no, the rabbit is worst of them all. So, I XXX them. Because they're bad. And he only XXX'd bad things. But because they're all bad, he killed them all? I'm assuming that's what XXX means. That just seems to be what XXX would be. It's not like hug them. Because he's like, oh, are there bad people around you? I can only XXX. It wouldn't be like I can only hug bad people. You know? So XXX has to be killed. I'm supposed to be solving a riddle. Oh, was it? How many would it take for him to eat 1,000? Or was it 100? Alright. I need to see the number. Again. Is it not going to let me see the thing? I can't remember if it's 100 or 1,000. Okay, there you go. If it took 3 of me 3 minutes to eat 3 apples, what's the minimum number of me it takes to eat 100 apples in 100 minutes? Again, only 3 shots. It doesn't even say 3. Only these shots. Only these shots. Got it? Then tell me. Just the number will do. What's the minimum? 4? Right? Correct. The key. Yes, here you are. Obtain the key in the middle room. Good, we got it. That surprised me. No, it's nothing. Do we find other stuff? I've noticed that things kind of change sometimes when you're with a person. So I want to go back and talk to the ghosties now that I have the boy in my... Hey diddle diddle, the cat in the fiddle. Hey diddle diddle, the cat in the fiddle. The cat jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such a sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. How scandalous. dish running away with the spoon. Oh, that was the Mother Goose tail. Okay. Also, did I get to go in this room? What's in this room? Be careful, it's cracked. Sorry, my hand is cold, isn't it? I'm sure it's because I don't know warmth. You're so kind. Now I realize. Only now. Much too late. Your hands are warm. Man, this Wednesday kid is... Is that why Wednesday's name is Wednesday? Because Wednesday's all gloomy? I never thought about that. There's only books here. Okay. Is there anything new over here? I still don't know what Blythe means. He's just going to tell me about the crying all the time. Like, will he talk about soup here? Can I taste the soup? No, I'm going to leave it. If I taste it, I'm going to die, aren't I? Do you drink coffee? I do. That's unusual. I never had it black. I always put in lots of sugar and milk. My friend says I always look bitter, so he tells me drink it really sweet coffee. He's so rude. I wonder if any of these things that I'm telling them will matter in the end. The white cat really is beautiful, such a waste. I suppose I should find her a good partner for myself. I want to return her. Oh, I'm writing a novel. But the kid who came here recently is a really good writer. He's still so small. How can he write so much? He must have really started early. And not bother me. Feather pen. Let's play again sometime. So none of you are saying anything new. So nothing new here. Okay. I guess we'll go to the center room. Oh dear, that ghost got murdered. Variety of books, variety of books. Amazing, it's so vast. Just thinking about space makes me realize how puny I am. Question though. Will we die if we eat the soup? I really want to see. No flavor. Because there's no seasoning, just the smell of vegetables. And there are still some vegetables floating around. So, nothing happens. We don't get murdered if we eat the soup. Yeah, he was a great guy. Really. Cold. I was telling him I'd go visit him tomorrow, but it seems like he was troubled. He was dead when I got here. I'm so scared. Who found him first? The person next to me. He hasn't said a word. This seems complicated. You also seem very calm. I don't even care about that guy. I'm more concerned with not being able to play outside until this is settled. Calm down, calm down. I wasn't aware. I wasn't calm. Alan seems like a pretty chill dude, you know. He's just casually going through these dream worlds and being told to find legs for spiders and solve these riddles or he might get eaten. He was dead when I got here. I'm so scared. Hey, what do you think? This person seems to know something. Excuse me, could we talk? Ah, he seems to be deaf. Do you know sign language? I see, that's a problem. How else can we talk just with someone who's deaf? Can't you write? A strange design. You don't know this? It's a map of the world. The world is so big. Plus, in different places they eat different things and speak differently. If you're interested too, maybe I can take you around the world. A candle. Lots of hard words and charts. These are mine. It's probably too much for you still. I did all kinds of research a long time ago, that is. I was praised for it and even won awards. I don't do that anymore. No, it's not really because I got tired of it. And, well, I guess it's also true. I'm not good being around lots of people. But really, white couldn't be any less appropriate for me. Oh. I didn't mean to read it again. Okay. A feather pen. Let's see. Oh, did I talk to this one down here that's kind of hiding? Okay, I did. These all say variety of books. It's locked. Okay, so I'm guessing I have to go get a pen or something. It seems to be like the thing that I should do. No. Is it this? Yeah, I don't know. What if I talk to you again? If it's last gun opening this is weird. Okay. That wasn't helpful either. Oh, maybe if I talk to the person who's writing a story, maybe they have paper I could use. I see, with the paper and pen, I guess we can write things to each other. Oh, what is it? A pen? Sure, I don't need it anymore. I don't have any paper, one of my sisters might. Ah, what to do? Let's get the paper from somewhere else. That worked out in my favor, even though that isn't the person who I thought had the pen. Okay. Paper, yes, certainly. I just have this writing paper. Oh my, it's you. I'm looking forward to your book being completed, you know. This again. Oh well, thank you very much. Sigh. Now what should I do here? Okay, so I have pen and paper. Do I need, like, ink? Okay, goodness. So I get you your ribbon and now you're just too busy for me? She's so mean. Okay, so... Hold on. Do you know anything about what's going on? This isn't the language they speak here. I'll be fine. You only know the one language, right? Yes, I haven't taught you. It's too soon for you children to do that kind of study. How old is he compared to us right now? Or is he aware of his real age? I'll give it a shot. Give me some time. Alright, here we go. There was a detective who talked to each person here, but suddenly the lights went out. and his throat was slit. Seems he had poor hearing. Before he died, there were 5 people in the room, the same ones here now. We'll call them A, B, C, D, and E. They were asked what they were doing before the murder. A, I was doing some reading here. Then it suddenly went dark and I dozed off. I didn't know he was dead until I woke up. B, he was murdered? Really? He wasn't a bad guy though, to stab him with a knife like that. C, I want to play outside. I was just here for some tools. I don't know anything about him. D, calm down. I can't believe he was dragged here. Those footprints are big, so it must have been a man. E, yeah, I was here, but I left right away. He wasn't even here then. I know the answer, but you have to answer it. It has to be someone else who interferes with the heart. There are 2 culprits. Good luck. Oh, I had to figure out who the murderer is? If I talk to them, will they give me more info? There are 2 culprits. I don't even care about that guy. I didn't mean to click on that. I have to do a think. None of this info. So I'm just basing who did it based off of those statements. Hey, how did he know his knife was slit? His throat was slit with a knife. I was doing some reading here, and it suddenly went dark and I dozed off. I didn't know he was dead until I woke up. That's suspicious to me. He was murdered, really? He wasn't a bad guy, though, to stab him with a knife like that. I think B is one of the culprits. I want to play outside. I was just here for some tools. I don't know anything about him. Calm down, calm down. He was dragged here. Those footprints are big, so it must have been a man. Yeah, I was here, but I left right away. He wasn't even here then. Okay. The only one who gave us any info about the murder are probably ones who had something to do with the murder. I feel like, because no one else had clues. So I guess B and D? Right. Okay. Yay! Right, I explained it. And he seems to understand. It should be fine now. Killing a person, what an awful thing to do. Let's go. Is XXXing them not killing then? Don't mention it. Why do I know so much? Because I've been here before. Nothing's changed, not since then. Are you going? Not yet. Let's see if we can find some other things in this world. We haven't found any sparkly things. I mean, there's gotta be a sparkly thing around here somewhere, right? I read that already. Okay, he doesn't see anything new. If I say there are, this time what will do? I see, I'm jealous. There are only good people around me, so I can't XXX them. The cat told me that I should only XXX bad people. Since I can't XXX anyone, I can't be XXX. Yes, they're all good kids. What? So, does that mean he wants to be murdered? Is that why he's sad? Like, he can't kill anybody, and because he can't kill anybody, he can't be killed? Or something? Okay, I think we might be just done with this area then. Even though it didn't give me any sparkly things. Hey, what's this? No, it's nothing. I just feel a little odd. You might not want to get too close to that. Yes, that's for the best. It looks like a key. We'll touch it after we do some other stuff. I want to see if there's anything in these beds. Touch. Oh, teacher. A girl? Just noticed? Ha ha ha, what an odd boy, very odd. I'm a bit lost. Would you mind guiding me? It's fine. You should be able to see the way. I can't see too well. Me? I'm Fiona. I think that was it. You? Yes, you smell like tears. I'll call you Crybaby. No, I have no soul anymore. Just little teeny shards. It's his fault. All of it. Even the fact that I won't be reborn. Yes, yes indeed. He's always been that way. Letting his hair grow long. I'm sure he learned how to cut it a long time ago. Honestly, it's so wimpy of him to be unable to forget. He needs to break things off. He's not going to get anywhere dragging around all that weight. Not even knowing that. For all his smarts, it pisses me off. He's an idiot. He is stupid. Stupid moron. Ugh. What? No, I'm not heavy. Sure, I did eat a lot, but I kept things under control. Ugh. Let's go, come on. What happens if I just go going straight? Oh, okay, I get it. I keep going straight. Wait. What would happen if I didn't touch the key? A burgundy story. Read it. There's a little house deep in the woods. In the little house lived a mother, a father, and a little girl. Their lives were very needy. But the mother and father were kind, and the girl could put up with hunger. It happened very suddenly. Her mother, as if a changed person, began treating her daughter coldly. As soon as her father went out, her mother dragged the girl out into the woods and told her this. There's no more food for you. You can't come back home. The woods were dark. She didn't know her way back. The girl closed her eyes and thought, why? Is it because I was weak? That's why there's no food for me? As she mumbled to herself, a lone boy talked to the girl. I'll be strong, so you can be weak. The girl was terribly surprised and said, yes, that's right, before falling asleep. The girl renounced having to face up to herself. Okay. Got it. Follow the blood. It seems. What's this one? A vermilion story. There was a white house near a flower garden. In the white house lived a mother, a father, and a girl. The father rarely came home to the house. The mother was old and frail, so the girl did various tasks in her stead. One day on the errand, the girl broke a promise with her mother and picked flowers in the garden. The girl went to her grandmother's house with the kind person she met there. After the girl fetched medicine, she returned to her grandmother's room to find that she'd been eaten by a wolf. The girl was terribly scared and could not move from the spot. The wolf drew near her. The moment the wolf reached for the girl, the wolf was cut in twain. Does that mean in half? I think it does. Behind the wolf stood her father, wielding an axe. Oh, so she didn't do it. The girl trembled at the sight of the slaughtered wolf and her red-stained father. Afterward, the girl ran all the way back home and locked herself in her room. There was the voice of her father. There was the voice of the girl, too. Father killed a person, but isn't it me who's most to blame? Was that father? Was it a person? The more she thought about it, the more the scene was jumbled in her head, so she decided to not think about it. The girl renounced having to acknowledge anything. A turquoise book. There was a large city and a large house. There's a large house in a large city. In the large house lived a mother, a father, a boy, the boy's brother and sister, and many other people. The boy had many things forced upon him, and he grew tired of it all. He found fun in sneaking out of his large house to adventure outside, then telling his mother of his escapades. Many of the stories were lies, but his mother delighted at them and patted him on the head. One day, lightning struck and the father's castle was ruined. The castle crumbled. There was no money left, and the last time the boy saw his father was floating in midair. The boy informed his mother, but his mother said this: "What are you saying at a time like this? We're all very exhausted right now. Don't tell me such lies again." The boy tried to lead his mother to father again and again, but she let go of his hand every time. After some time, the boy's brother and sister led their mother towards where their father was. "When I say it, you say it's a lie. Why? Is it because they have something and I have nothing? Did you know they were all lies before? Is it okay if you don't know they're lies?" The boy renounced having to improve himself. A black storybook. There was a little town deep in the woods. In the little town there lived many people. They all lived healthy lives without sickness, but it struck suddenly. One stormy night, a curse was laid on the forest. Many victims of the curse died every day, but a single girl did not fall victim to the curse. Many people felt pity for the girl who had lost her family to the curse and invited her to their homes. Yet the curse came once more, and the girl lost another family. After losing a fifth family, she met a person in a church who offered her an apple. The apple carries the curse of death. With this you can go to heaven with the rest of them. But the girl refused, and that person too died of the curse. The girl deeply regretted not eating that poisoned apple. Soon the girl began to harbor hatred for the living. The girl renounced having attachment to life. So basically, that person was like, "Well, we're all dead. Why don't you come with us so you won't be alone?" That's terrible. Poor Stella. This smell. There are books here. You could tell? You couldn't tell. You could only tell by the smell. You couldn't tell by the shelves and shelves of books. Fiona? Then maybe this is that library we used to go to. We loved it. All gone now, though. What a useless kid. Do you see a white notebook anywhere? If you do, tell me. What is it? Haha. Is that what you heard? Yes, if it were a dream, that wouldn't hurt your heart so. Maybe this place is more like what you call heaven or hell. There must a simple reason why you've come here. I see there's some things lost in translation a little. Probably because you've lost XXXX. Cat? You mean the one with the smarmy laugh? I wonder if he's the one I know. What? Did you believe everything that cat said? The words of a demon who treats people's sorrows as his feast? How could you believe something you've never seen or experienced? Maybe you can believe because you have no clue. Huh, how strange. Liars are everywhere. The world can hardly contain them all. And gullible people, also everywhere. But it's only the gullible ones who get hurt. Maybe God's just a sadist. Just kidding. Ah, I love the smell of books. Is there a sparkle thing? I want a sparkle thing. If this leads to an end and I don't get the sparkle thing, because I'm determined to find the sparkle things in all of them, I will restart this and get the sparkle thing and go into that room that I didn't get to go in because I touched the key like an idiot. I think it's a key. It looked like a key. Key-esque. Read it. Age 34 and age 32. Living in town were break-in and murder. The criminal has been, but the couple's son outside when the incident occurred claimed that the shock upon returning home, memories. Furthermore, the criminal, a cat, suddenly appeared. What's wrong? You're shaking. No, don't say a word. I know it's something you don't want to know. There. That's my magic good luck charm. You found it. Good. Will you show it to me? Yes, it's blank. It's always been blank, ever since then. No, it's okay. I just wanted to check. A variety of books. A book what? Wow, it's bulky. So many names. Haha, interesting. Apparently, my name means bright. My teacher gave it to me. I don't have parents. They must have abandoned me. I don't have many early memories. I asked the director for most of it. But it's fine. The beginning was so unhappy that I was happy every day. Ah, his name means recipient of XXXX. I believe. Yet, he was very, very afraid to receive it. He knows XXXX. And he was certainly XXXX. Loved? Is XXXX love? I've been thinking it's been kill. Well, now with her context, it sounds like love. But with his, it was like kill. By me, our teacher, the director, his new friends, absolutely. But he didn't realize that it was XXXX, so he thought he never got it. Saying he never knew it is just an excuse. You know, XXXX is all around us. Look, there's XXXX here and XXXX over there. Even talking to you now is a show of my XXXX for you, crybaby. When you realize that, that's when you can have XXXX for yourself. Can we stop saying XXXX? And if you don't notice, then it's no different from a pebble. Oh, a titled name encyclopedia. What is it? A photo? A woman. How long's her hair? Color? Is she young? You sure are kind for answering all those. That's our teacher. Beautiful, isn't she? She said she always wanted children and even found a fiancé. She also said she was already thinking up a name. I think it was... right. Chelsea. Chelsea? As in our Little Red Riding Hood, Chelsea? What? Wasn't this a river just a second ago? It's a sky of souls. This is where they're reborn. Both eaten souls and souls that lose their power can be reborn. But I'm too way down to fly, so I can't. Yes, some choose to keep going even when they're nothing but a soul. A fantastic power can be turned into an equally awful power. But don't you think it's better to be reborn than cling to one thing? You know it's impossible to get a crumpled paper back to being creaseless. It's no good for me. I've lost my soul and my sparkle. To think that he's family, my only connection. Well, but I'm shameful myself. You should grow to be people who can break away. Renouncing facing oneself, renouncing acknowledgement, renouncing improving oneself, renouncing attachment to life, and renounce taking notice of anything around him. What you're about to see is the fate of a person who ends up that way. It's alright, even if you feel you're as unhappy as can be now. There's lots of happiness to be had. You're still children, yes? Not adults yet. Yes, so you always need to be looking ahead. There's no point in looking behind. It's all up to you. In the end, I hope we can meet again. Good night, crybaby. Hey. Hey. Are you okay? You've been spacing out. Well, as long as you're alright, hurry and open that door. I got an achievement for that. Crumpled paper. I don't know what that means. I guess we're going in. Alright. We'll end this episode here. I'll see you next time. We'll see what happens in this crazy room. I am Tia Cat. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon.